I will be weeding some books from our collection. The first step is to peel off barcodes in the back, as well as take as much of this pocket off as I can possibly do. I'm also going to be marking out the stamp of our school, the back of the book. And also in the front of the book. There will be video later on the process of entering or taking these books out of the system at a later date. As you can see, this book is very, very old. Very old. And this is only part of the process. I will also be demonstrating how to take these books out of circulation in the computer system. Okay, I'm going to catalog this new book here, Code of Honor. I'm going to click Catalog. Over on the left-hand side, it's Add Title. The ISB, I'm going to now scan the book. Okay, I'm going to click on the very first copy of Code of Honor here. Go to the right and click Add Copies. I have one copy. For the call number, I'm going to take out FIC and add F, or all caps. This is historical fiction, so the students will know where to find it. And GRA is the author's last initials of their name. The amount, going to repair a book here, the cover. First thing is to take the cover off. I'm to remove the tape. What happened? Anyway. Well, maybe that's what they need. Okay, there we go. Both sides here. Over here, take the old cover off. I'm going to place the original cover under plastic. Close to the top as I possibly can. This is going to be a little long, so I will have to cut off some edges. Going to fold as close without going over the book cover. To now tape this part over, get it as close as I possibly can to the edges. This is a tool that you should use for just your hands. I'm going to tape it. Going to trim a little bit off the edges. I'm going to put the book as close to the spine in the middle as possible. Okay. I'm going to pull it as tight as I possibly can to line up with the spine of the book. Side of the book, both sides. And I will do the same for the other side of the book. light as I can. And do the same thing too. Prepare the book. Hi guys, today I'm going to show you a simple and easy tool that teachers and students can use in the classroom to generate quotes, and it's called Recite This. So I'm in Google and I already have it up, so I'm going to just click Recite This and you will come to the addresses for Recite This, and I'm going to do the first one. And like I said, it's an online quote generator that turns your text into poster images in a matter of seconds. And the thing that's really cool about it is there's no downloads. It's free, and and it's simple and easy to use. Okay, so here's the page, and it's called recite.com. You have your recite, and this is the area where you would put your quote. It says to enter your quote, select your style, and click create. Here at the bottom, if you see your arrows here, you could go, and all of these are templates that you can use once you generate your quote. Again, I think this would be a good tool for students to maybe use as an opener for a PowerPoint presentation or an oral presentation, or even to use on Instagram. You can email these quotes to anyone, and of course the best part, you could also make posters. So I'm going to do what it says here. Enter your quote, select your style, and click create. I'm going to click here, and I'm going to enter my quote. Practice like you've never won. Now, if you look at the bottom of your templates, you can see that my quote has been generated on all of the templates. So you can scroll, and these are the free ones. Well, the site is free, I'm sorry. So here are all the ways that it can look. I'm going to choose one. Let's just use this one. I like the yellow. So I'm going to click on Practice Like You've Never Won, this yellow template, and hit Create. It's going to queue it. It's almost there, 99%. And this can be done on your Mac or your PC. And there are all types of places that you can share. We have Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, or you can download images. A little slow here, but should come in a minute at 99%. And again, you have, it's the permalink that's here that you can also use to generate the quote, or you can email it to a friend, and you can use it to download it and use it as a classroom poster or things of that nature. And that is how you use Recite This. Thank you.
So you can read it again.
So I can read it in math class.
Yeah, and you can
and
read
read
it
it in reading class, so I don't have to like bring it constantly back and forth.
Good plan.
Yeah, I think you should do this one.
I can't be coming back to school at the evening. Don't do
Stop
that.
still our bugs.
And you can't.
Are you taking a video of
And if
this?
you bend this, you can rip it.
Right, and then later on we're gonna rip your hair out.
Taking a video.
Alright.
How do you know this book is good? You can use it, print it on this. It's really easy. You should just be able to
Do this.
She needs to learn how to like that.
There we go.
Ow, my back!
Stop.
I don't mean to.
I don't mean to.
You already know that I have a giant scar on my back.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
I was gonna get in trouble one of these days.
There we go.
I'm scarred.
Today we're going to talk a little bit about internet ethics. Think before you send. Let's look at this little video here. So this video really shows you how we don't think if our computers did have conscience. And so the purpose of this is just to define and talk a little bit about ethics and explain how we decide what is right and wrong, and explain guidelines for the proper use of the internet. And consider the following statistics. 20% of teens have sent or posted nude or semi-nude pictures or videos of themselves. 39% of teens are sending or texting or posting sexually suggestive messages via text, email, or IM. 15% of teens who had sent or posted nude or sending nude images of themselves have sent them to someone they only knew online. Table talk. For about 5 minutes, I'd like for you all to discuss the following question. Research indicates that because their brains are not finished developing, teens are more likely than adults to act without thinking, especially when it comes to risky behavior. Do you find this to be true among your peers? So anyone that's wearing red will be the person that will report at the end of the discussion. How does this impact online or digital behavior? So for 5 minutes. Going to shelving some books. Going to the fiction section. Fiction C, CHR. Now we have those CHR will be here. Fiction. Now I have a fiction K. I'm going to go around to the other shelf. KIN. This is the Gimpy Kids series. They're all located right here. And I have fiction S. Goosebumps book, which is a very popular book with kids right now. You all like ST? Out. This one is in Dr. Martin. I have a dream speech. Out. Bud, not Buddy. Oh, doesn't look like we have any Dr. Martin books right now. They're all out.
Can we see if they have any more gymnastics books?
Gymnastics. Let's see. We have this gymnastics in. This one is in. Is that?
I already read.
You read that one? That's in Spanish, another language. So is this deep? No. One more book. Oh, she's a famous gymnast, Mary Lou Retton.
Yeah, I want her. Where is she?
So we can find her book. B as biographies.
Okay.
R-E-T. So let's go look for that one and see it. There. You're third grade, fourth grade. Then you're going to select books. Oh, that's the one? Okay, go down. And this shows you how many people have voted for the book that you had referenced. District book. Very good. Oh, and there's a prize. You have two choices of erasers. All right, good job.
I'm just starting
I'll
to
go like that, right?
There's all of them.
These are some book recommendations, books that the kids really, really love. So what we're doing is they have a bookmark and it says, yep, I really love this. And they're all different kinds. And on the back, they have their book title, author, and just one or two sentences about why they love the book. And it's books that they've read already. So I have Bailey, she has her book. Bailey, where's yours?
Mine's the little fox.
Oh, yours is the fox. And she loves
Cats.
the cat book. So we're going to use hers here.
I think this one's bananas.
Okay, here we have another one. Guinea pigs. I love guinea pigs because they are
Oh, that's cannabis.
very good. And Max has chicken because it's fun. Okay. I'm gonna hang yours right here. And we have a few more December secrets because it's interesting. And one more. How do dinosaurs get? Well, because dinosaurs are my favorite thing. And eventually, hopefully, we'll have all of this covered with good book reviews or recommendations for kids to come from the outside, or if they're inside the library, they can see and read, like this young man is doing here. I'm going to talk a little bit about a scam that we are probably all familiar with and have experienced at least once or twice in our lives. What is phishing? You've probably seen it, received an email from your bank or trusted company asking for information, an email that looks similar to the one here. It looks real. but it's designed to trick you into handing over important information. This is a scam called phishing, when an attacker looks to exploit a user in order to bypass security measures. They're seeking your passwords, your PINs, and account numbers. There are consequences to being hacked by a scam like phishing. The consequences are financial impact, loss of income or money, cyber attacks, viruses, and even lost information. Your information is just erased forever. Phishing. We live very busy lives, and when we are in work mode, we often click things without even thinking. There are signs to phishing. 3 of them are urgency, authority, and curiosity. How to avoid phishing. Think before you click. Verify the communication is genuine without replying. Check with a colleague and don't panic. Just make sure you always report it. We just got a shipment of books back from Bound to Stay Bound bookstore, and we're going to download our MARC records. So first I'm going to look at the order. I'm going to go to My Bookstore, Orders, our most recent. It's the very first one, so I'm going to select and hit View Shipment, and then download MARC records, and download my MARC records here as well. And that will give me a list, but first I have to save this in onto my desktop. It's here.
Okay, so now that's done. Just
So
close
that's done, and now I'm
Good
going
job.
to go back to the catalog, and I'm going to go under catalog, import titles. I'm going to choose the file. I'm going to go to my desktop.
Is that white one?
Oh,
Yeah.
that one. To open. And click import at the bottom. Okay.
Okay, so those are all of the jobs, and it's working on it. If you click refresh, see if it's not where it says refresh. No, right in the middle, like right there. Yeah. Then you'll see if it's done. You see it's still in progress. It takes a few minutes.
Okay.
It's only done 19. Yeah, it's gonna be a few minutes.
We're here today at the Ed Camp for libraries, and this came about because last year Klein had fabulous professional development for teachers, but we were missing a piece for librarians to learn about innovation.
As we began planning this last year, it was just a little kernel of an idea, and we came back to Klein and we got together with some of our colleagues, and we all just really got excited about the idea of being the place that people in South Texas could come to collaborate around modern libraries.
Katie is actually having an ed camp today, but it's for general educators, and I loved how this one focused on library and the library promise. I thought it would be really great to hear from other librarians in the Houston area and see what other librarians are doing in Klein, and it's just fun to see, you know, what everybody's best practices are and hear from modern librarians who are supporting modern libraries.
The result has been great collaboration between librarians this year. We've built stronger relationships with each other, and the result is this fabulous ed camp that came to fruition today.
This Ed Camp event is a unique event that has allowed us to come together and collaborate with each other so that we really are building a community of librarians, not only in Klein, but in the whole South Texas area. And we really are focusing on modern libraries for modern learners, and that's the library promise.
Today is active start for 4th grade, where the teachers are in meetings. So I am here with 4th graders who are in the Makerspace Club, and this is the area where they have all the activities that they use. They have art. This young man is doing something, snap circuit. We have students working on games. On the computers. We also have more circuits here, so they all know what to do when they come in the morning. We also have over here Legos, building things and everything, things like that. So we have a group here, and of course over on this side we're getting ready for the morning announcements. So as the children come in, they will find their activity that they would like to do, and this happens for about 30 minutes every Tuesday. So due to TELPAS being a whole week and 3 days, right now we have flexible scheduling where we have more than one class in the library at the moment. We have a lot of students in the library at this time who are checking out books because of the flexible scheduling time. So we have to double up the classes. So we have a lot of books that we have to check in from all the classes because of the schedule changes. So I'm going to send a contract to a presenter for our Mother Goose program. First, I'm going to go to the Google Drive, and we have a Conroe ISD Librarian Information folder where all of the contracts and other information are located. So I'm going to go there, and then to author information, and I'm going to attach the contract, or download the contract first to my desktop, or to the desktop, save. Then we're going to go to email, and I'm going to attach the downloaded document from my desktop. And when she signs and returns it, it will be given to the principal. A student has requested a book to be put on hold. So the first thing that we do, we're in circulation. I'm going to just put the first name. Go to Find Patreon. Okay, I find the student, Max Medina here. Click on his name. I'm going to click on his student ID number, which is located here. Then we will go down to where it says add hold. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to add the title of the book. Boom. So he wants to hold, put on hold. I'm going to go to go. And it says it's on hold now for Max. And we are going to click save. Now it shows us that it is on hold for Max, and it expires on the 17th, so he has until then to pick the book up.
Stop it.
A student for a book found him in the system as needing a refund. Probably a book that he paid for was turned in by another student, so we have to give him a refund. So I look for the receipt of him paying for the book, and now I am filling out the paperwork for that book to give him a refund. If I cannot find the receipt in the folder, that means that she's not yet deposited the money, so I would have to hold off on refunding him and turning in the paperwork. So club or library, that's library. Account number is the receipt number.
Just leave that blank.
Okay.
And then fill out under the explanation, put that it's a refund for a library book, for a paid library book. And then just signature where it says sponsor signature.
Fine.
Yeah. And today's date.
22. 19.
Okay, and then we
And
just staple those together
staple these together
in the drawer under the printer.
and turn this into the front office, and he will be given a refund.
And the refund comes in the mail. It'll come through the mail to
refund
his house.
actually comes in the mail, so he will get his refund in his mail. Okay, so we're reading books. So we're going to look at the bottom 50 least circulated books. First, you go to the reports tab at the top, and then it's the library report. You then scroll down to where it says statistics, and we're looking at the top bottom titles. I'm clicking on that. I come to a screen that shows the top, the titles, the past, the material type. So in the show, I'm going to put the bottom, and it goes up. It will only circulate the bottom 50, so I'm going to go ahead and put in 50, and I'm looking for the past, instead of 30 days, I'm going to change that to the past 15 years, and that will be the material type books, of course, and the call numbers, we're going to do the BAAA, we're going to do biographies, BAA to BZZZ. Going to update. Here you have the bottom title statistics for the bottom 50 books. I'm going to hit printable, and print the list, and start the weeding process from there. Well, the section for Spanish right here. Right there. Look at this one. It says 8 patient anglers fishing in a creek. You want to count them? You want to see if you can find them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. You get 2. Yes. 1 more. Good job. You want to try? 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Look at you. Good job. You want to try it too? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you missed 8. Good job. Good job, guys. 9 festive drummers beating on a drum. This time we have 9. Who wants to count up to 9? Max? Where's Max? Max, let's count to 9. Let's count the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good job, Max. The numbers are getting bigger. It says 10 sleepy weavers knowing day is done. Who'd like to count to 10?
How about Spencer?
Spencer?
Spencer,
Spencer, do you want to count for us?
Can you scoot up a little bit? Thank you, Betty.
Let's count to 10. Let's count
Nice
to
big boy voice, okay?
1. Go ahead.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. Can I have a high five? Good job. What are they doing?
You're sleeping in the tent.
They're sleeping in a tent
Ow. I climbed
around a warm fire, right?
um,
And let's see what else we have. And that's the end of their busy day. They go to sleep in their tents. That was a very good story, guys. 10 little rabbits.
yeah.
Ready? Ready. So guys, who's ready for spring break? I'm definitely ready for spring break. So, while you're relaxing and maybe just, sitting around, it's a good thing that you continue to read. So what I have here is a spring break reading bingo. How many of us know how to play bingo? Good, good. So we know that to get bingo, you start here and you go down, that's bingo, right? Or any going across. Or if you want to just do the whole board, which would be wonderful too, because you have a couple of weeks to bring this back. You have until March the 19th. So you could actually fill the whole board up. But of course we know the bingo is straight across or like that. So here's some of the cool things that we will find on our bingo board. It says read in the bathtub without water. Pretty cool, right? We have a bathtub right here in the class, in the library, right? We use it as the pillow holder, but just imagine at home you could just put your feet up in the tub and read a book for 20 minutes or more. I know some of you are reading chapter books now, so that takes a little longer. So maybe you want to read more than one chapter at a time, and that may take more than 20 minutes. Or some folks, you could even actually read a whole book in one day, right?
Yeah, I can.
What do you think? Yes. So some other cool things that I saw, read under the cover with a flashlight. That sounds cool. Get in your bed and go under the covers, turn the flashlight on. So, and there's even a free space where you can read anywhere you'd like to.
Can we read on
read with a friend. So maybe some of you will have someone to come over during the break time to sleep over.
No friends.
So that is what we're going to do with this over the holidays. You can start then, but you have until the 19th. And guess what? When you return it on the 19th, you get a prize. So this is something that you could do for a reward, and just some of us love to read just for enjoyment. So either way, this is a good idea to keep us fresh and ready for when we come back to school. We won't be so, we'll stay in the same routine of reading. Reading is fun. That's how you learn new things. So does everyone understand what we're going to do with this bingo reading card?
Yeah.
I'm going to be changing the sealing date, which is the final due date that all books should be returned to the library. And it's better to do it well in advance so that books will not be due after that date. So to do that, we go to back office under library policies here. And we have them by grade level. So this is first grade, and as you can see, the sealing date has already been changed for that, which is 5/13/2019. Second grade has not been changed yet, so I'm going to do that. We go to the pencil, where it says sealing date. I'm going to put the date in and make sure that you put the entire year. If not, it will not accept it. So it's 5/13/2019. It also tells you how many ready holes, the pending holes, the max that the second grade can check out at a time, which is 3 here. And so I go to the bottom here and save it. And now first grade is done. And now we can see that second grade has been changed. The sealing date is now 5/13/2019. And we'll do the same for all the grade levels. So this is third grade. I will go again to the pencil. Put the date in, 5/13/2019. Save. Third grade is done. Same. And if you see fourth grade right now, the sealing date is 12/16, and that was for the Christmas holiday, so it was done before we got out for break. So I would have to still go in and change that now to 5/13. And scroll to the bottom.
Change the year.
2019. And save. First done, second, third, fourth. And this is early and pre-K.
Just do kinder. They don't check out books.
Oh,
Just go scroll down until you find kindergarten.
kindergarten. Same here. Save.
And faculty.
And faculty.
Now theirs can be the last day of school, so do 5:30.
Okay, it's already been changed. So faculty they can have a little longer. So 5:30, which has been done already. And that wasn't kindergarten.
They both kindergarten. I don't know why it's in there twice. Just go ahead and do them both.
Save.
Okay.
All right. We have some new book arrivals. I'm excited about displaying them for you guys. Have some cute little things here that we're going to be putting on each, well, some of the books, at least 10 of them. We have fiction, non-fiction, all kinds of books, mystery, several for all levels. So I'm going to be creating a display with those books and some book covers, some really colorful, nice book covers here. There's some other books that we've also received. So I will videotape the finished product in a few minutes. Here's another display I did for high school, some new arrivals. Another display here. April showers. Trilogy for hours here. New arrivals. And I also did this display. Kind of decided to do color code a little bit. The rainbow. That was really